Howdy folks, welcome back to the Skyrim playthrough, episode 32. Sitting in the middle of the Thieves Guild right now. We've got a couple of things to do. First off, Gulamai is all the way up in Solitude, but we've got other things to do in Solitude and we've never been before. And then we have to obtain a flawless ruby and some vampire dust. We've got a couple of bandit camps to take care of. Then we have to find out what the vampires are seeking. What is this? The Seducer's Bandit Camp? I think what I want to do is go to Windhelm. Gotta get out of here. I think I want to go to Windhelm and go do that bandit camp and then come back into Windhelm. And then kind of continue some of those quests that we have there, like the murder and such. And so, speak to Gulamai, yeah, that's fine. Where is this? That's up in Solitude. Alright, when I go to Solitude, I can do that. This is in Sarthal. Wait. Where's Windhelm? Windhelm's all the way over here. I know I have something in Windhelm. The Murderer's Quest. Yeah, this is it. Your relief is in the Palace of the Kings, it appears. So, let's go and take care of this little murderer's quest. Oh, hey. She's running. She's probably running to me.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman. Spare a coin? Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
Right, this must be the... This must be the castle. I'm not gonna get stopped.
Won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have to do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You
For
think
what?
I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long
Next Imperial I see is
know
dead.
the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Wow.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
I believe we've already met? Have we? Well, I'll say it, why not?
Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
No. I was set free. I could have gone anywhere. I came here to fight the Empire.
A fair point. Well, you've come to the right place then. Speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
You got anything else for me?
Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents.
Well, first off, how did you become the Jarl of Eastmarch? This is the dude we
My
literally were
father,
walking with.
the great bear of Eastmarch, died during my imprisonment after the Markarth incident. I, his only son, forced to deliver his eulogy via letter I had smuggled out of prison. Such is the love of Titus meat for his subjects. When finally set free, I returned to Windhelm and was greeted by a city in mourning, at one with my own grief and anger, clamoring in angry voices, calling out for justice, for war. They sat me on the throne of Ysgramor, the throne of my father. I only hope I can prove worthy of that honor.
Why did you kill the High King?
I killed Torrik to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself?
And what of his widow? Doesn't she claim the throne?
Indeed. Elisif has become Jarl of Solitude. Historically and conveniently home of the High King, backed by Imperial interests. But the Moot has not yet met to name her High Queen. And they won't. Not as long as I have any say in it.
Do you desire to be the High King?
There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations.
Call him a murderer.
For too long, he's been hand-picked by the Emperor, and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls addicted to Imperial coin. It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making.
Like, at Helgen, they say you shouted the king to death.
Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torrik to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him. Be careful out there.
Sick. Hello, Yorleaf.
Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
I've got two things. How do I get into Skyrim?
Frigga Shattershield's old place? It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. I think her mother, Tova, has the key.
Tova. I've heard about these murders.
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Examine the crime scene. Get assistance from your leaf. And then I want to talk to you.
Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. But first, tell me, why does an elf want to fight for Skyrim?
I like that because I'm an elf. Skyrim. Oh, so you only take Nords?
You mistake me. I'm not saying no, just wondering about your intentions. We're not looking for sellswords. The Stormcloaks need dedicated men and women who are devoted to the cause and willing to die for it.
That's why I'm here. I want to join.
All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. I have a little test for you.
I can handle anything you throw at me.
That's what I like to hear. So long as you can back up those words with steel. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass. If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway.
What's at Serpentstone Island?
It's where men have tested their metal for ages. It's a strange rock formation built by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you.
Does every recruit have to do this?
Only the ones I'm not sure about. This will prove your abilities, but more importantly, it will prove
Can
your
I take
commitment.
Lydia? I'm off to kill that ice wraith. I'll be back soon.
We'll see about that, won't we? Here, take this. You'll need it. Use it on the island. Don't lose it. That's all the help you're getting. Try not to die.
Elixir for resist cold. What do you do for the Jarl?
For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time.
What can you tell me about Windhelm itself?
Grew up here, cold as at Mora, but that just grows the beard sticker. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Alright, so...
I'm not much of a strategist, but Frigga Shattershield's old place? It's been abandoned. I think her mother, Tova, has the key. The Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this decree for details. All right then.
There's no glory. You one of those Skyrim for the Nords types? Farewell, then.
I'm just not gonna speak to him. It's probably in my best interest. Alright. There's a crime scene. And the key I need to pickpocket. What is... What is the point of this? It's pretty bloody. That's all I can really make of that. I feel like this quest is bugged.
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was taken from
I have some questions about your daughter.
I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me.
I'm sorry I lost myself.
I'm gonna be nice. I'm trying to find out who did this. I was hoping you'd help.
Well, all right. What exactly do you need to know?
I'd like to investigate her house, but I'll need the key.
Yerim? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
Fresh fruit and vegetables for sale.
Please, do continue.
It's a bad time to be a criminal.
Is there something I can do here? I'm not sure. I still don't understand what in the world that is. Anyways, I have access to Hiram, which is up in the top right-ish. That's the Hall of the Dead. Maybe it's up here.
Cookware, knives, and other goods.
Name's new. I'm the cook.
I still don't understand. Maybe I need to... We're gonna wait like 16 hours. Maybe that'll update the crime scene. Maybe I need to look at it at night. Sometimes that's just all it needs. And they don't tell you that stuff. Nope.
I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times.
You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet.
Why are you running? I have access to Hiram.
Do you know my father?
Who's
He's
your
really
father?
important. His name is Torsten Krulsing. He's really rich, because he owns a farm called Hollyfrost. He told me once that he wanted me to grow up and be a sailor, because that's where all our family names come from. But I don't want to be a sailor or a farmer. I want to be a warrior! The
Fair enough.
strongest one ever!
Fair enough.
Bye.
Bye.
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they
This
risk
is
their
the...
lives.
When Grimvar asks me why women are being killed around the city, I don't even know what to say to him.
Fair enough. I mean, he's a kid.
Ever tried taking care of children? Oh, it can be a nightmare.
Look for clues. These haven't been used for ages. Nothing but skeever droppings and cobwebs inside. From the marks on the floor, it looks like this box was pushed against the wall recently. Butcher's things. The killer who haunts the street. Beware the butcher, the killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous times bring out the worst in people. Don't become the next victim. See Viola Giordano if you spot any suspicious behavior. Yeah, I need to read this actually. The plans are coming together swimmingly. I've found good sources of bone, flesh, and blood, but thus far a good sampling of sinew and marrow have escaped me. No matter, the city is swollen with contemptuous fools who will be missed by nobody. Last night was almost able to corner Susanna as she left Candlehearth. Idiot guards showed up at just the wrong moment, and I had to turn about just out for a stroll and so forth. There will be other chances, but the time is drawing near. I think back to my time in Winterhold. All the wasted minds up in their towers. They only explore the magic they already know. I am discovering new magic here, something deeper than the cantrip shenanigans of fire and light. This flesh magic is older than us, perhaps older than the world itself. I am tugging at the corners of the fabric of the universe, and where it bunches and folds is where I shall create my greatest triumph. One more attempt at the Candlehearth girl. She's proving to be a bit too cautious, but those strong joints of hers should contain the most exquisite tendons. Worth the effort tonight. Oh, heck no.
They say dragons are coming back. I want to kill one.
They call me a warrior.
A quick save. Viola Giordano's house. What was written about it? See this house if you spot anything. I think I've definitely already been in here. What do I see in here that would be... Oh, hey, Viola.
You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here.
Alright. Still unsure of what I need to do there. That's that. I do talk to your leaf.
dragons?
You hear the news? There's a dragon.
There's a dragon.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
Cool.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
Can you tell me anything about the butcher?
Ugh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts those all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful. Travel safely. It's dangerous. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
The quest markers in this game just aren't helpful sometimes, man.
Help.
Hands to your self, sneak thief. They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted to your father.
Spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous.
Still nothing here. I think this is glitched. Either that or I don't know. It's clean now.
After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
What can you tell me about the butcher?
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
Why can't the guards help? Oh.
They say they're too busy with the war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own?
I found this journal in the killer's lair. Or how can the rest of the people not care?
Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives.
I found this journal in the killer's lair.
Huh? What's it say?
It sounds like the court mage has been experimenting.
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years. As long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Back to your leaf. Still nothing to do with the crime scene. Seems like they're letting me progress the quest regardless, so... I don't mind that much. Yo.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
I believe the killer is Woundfirth the Unliving.
That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof?
We have evidence of necromancy and found his amulet, did we?
I don't want to believe it. Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them. Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
That's it?
You're coming with me. We're finally going to arrest the butcher.
Yes, sir.
I want to see.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
Everything all right?
This place is cool.
What is the meaning of this?
Your under the arrest for the murder of Susanna of Candlehearth Hall and Frigga Shattershield and all the rest.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Shut up.
Lost their brains?
Huh?
I've been scrying and auguring to find the murderer myself.
Make your excuses from the Bloodworks, wizard. Get him out of my sight.
Oh. Yes, sir.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
This isn't over, your Leif.
Now I remember. You're the new member of the Companions. So you what? Fetch the mead?
Huh. Murder solving.
The Imperials think us all... Huh?
I do the cooking and cleaning around the...
Huh.
Don't need to pay me no mind. I'm the least important person in here. Keeping the palace clean and the lords fed ain't easy work, but it's honest work.
What an interesting quest that I got absolutely nothing for. Holy piss, that is so far north. When I go to Winterhold, I'll do that, jeez. Alright, back out into Windhelm, I guess. You know who actually might give me something?
My job's simple enough. They don't really complain much.
Miss Viola.
I've been a bit out of sorts since, not really sure what to do with myself anymore. I just miss her so much.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, the killer's caught. I feel like that's not the end of it.
Be careful.
At the end of the day, it's off my quest marker, so it might be. Can I talk to Viola? She's never in here. She's just never here. Alright. Next one, we'll go to the bandit camp. We didn't use a bit of combat today. But we've got some coming up in the future, so we'll head to the bandit camp and the next one. There's a dragon right there. Oh, there's Viola.
Yes.
See, yeah, that's why I think the quest isn't quite over. Anyways, out to Skyrim, and this is where I will call the episode. Very similar to The Witcher. Sometimes you go through an entire episode and you don't hit a single thing. That's okay. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That's it for me. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.